The MCAT is hard and the MCAT is important, but it shouldn't cost your entire savings plan in order to study for this exam.
Preach!
Wonderful people on the internet have created some really high quality MCAT study resources completely for free out of the goodness of their hearts. So today I decided to compile those together and put them together in an intuitive and easy to access format using a system called Notion. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through that Notion document and point out some particular resources that I really like. And if you'd like to explore it on your own or alongside the video, you can find it in the description below. Before we get started, my name is Arvind and I'm a pre-med applying to med school right now. On this channel, you're gonna find all kinds of pre-med tips and some other non-medical fun videos too that I'm trying to plan out for this year. And so if you're into any of that, a sub to the channel would be awesome. Anyways, back to the video. So I took my MCAT last year and I scored a 517 using a lot of the resources that I'm gonna recommend here. I didn't use a prep course or anything. I only bought the official materials and UWorld, and that was all the resources I bought. Everything else was free resources like on this document and on the internet. Without further ado, let's take a look at the Notion document. All right, so when you get on the document, this is what you're gonna see. Kind of have this broken up into a couple different sections. So we have the content review section with documents, videos, and Anki tips in there. Strategy guides, practice problems and exams, and then miscellaneous links. So, not way too much, and it's nice that you can hide anything when you're not trying to look for that particular object. First, let's start with content review. So this is the documents portion of it. So these are just different things that I find in text form. And then here we have video form. So these are different channels that I found helpful and different particular videos I found helpful. So in terms of the documents, these are kind of not everything, but a lot of the stuff that I found really helpful. So for example, this mile down is super valuable. And the way I've linked this, I've linked it all to whoever the creator is. I've linked it to their particular post on it just to make sure that, credit is given and that they can convey whatever needs to be conveyed, on their pages. All right, so these are the review sheets. And if you scroll down, it's broken down very nicely, and this is actually lines up perfectly with the Kaplan book set, so it's in the same order. And if you want to click on that, bam, it'll take you directly to it. Broken down very nicely. If you go back up, I have a section for every single thing, and the appendix is also very cool, right? You get to go into whichever one you want, and you have some nice diagrams here telling you about the different things going on. I think pathways are also in here. Yeah, you have some nice diagrams too. So all in all, a very, very good kind of concise way to get through all the content and see how The next thing is this Jack Weston detailed official content outline. And you're going to see a lot of Jack Weston here because they have a lot of free resources that are really useful. So if we click on this one, we have the MCAT science outline. And so what they basically do is they take the guidelines from the MCAT of all the content that's supposed to be on there, and they have it kind of hyperlinked, so you can click on it and it will actually take you to a little description on it. By no means is it comprehensive, but it gives you a little bit of an overview on those particular things, so you're not just completely lost, and a little bit more of context. So something you might consider doing is after you review, a certain topic, you go to here and ask yourselves, okay, can I explain anything here? Can I explain a particular thing that I see on this document? So in that regard, I find it really helpful. And again, it goes all the way from bio to chem phys, psych, soc, and you can click through those different things. So very useful. Next thing are the Kaplan quick sheets. This is provided by Kaplan as another guide, a very concise guide of different stuff. So, someone once recommended to me to just, before you go to bed, just read a page of this. And that strategy kind of works because there's a lot in each page and it kind of brings together a lot of the big concepts. So I think it's a pretty good idea. And again, all the topics on here that you could potentially need. So super clutch. The next stuff are these Psych Soc content summaries. So they're all based on the Khan Academy videos. And these are kind of really, really useful for going through Psych Soc because there's a lot of content. So I personally use the 86 page document. And again, these are mostly the same thing, but the 86 page is a little bit more concise. It might be missing some of the 300 page stuff, but I found that one completely enough, and everything that I needed I found was in there. And again, you can link it, and it's on Dropbox. You can download it off of here, and you have some diagrams from those Khan Academy videos to locate. So super helpful to go through psych-soc. It speeds it up and allows you more time to go through questions, which ultimately I think is more important. Okay, lab techniques. I found this document super awesome too. So if you go on here, basically this person, I want a high MCAT score, that was their Reddit username, made a document of all the different lab tests that you need to know for the MCAT. And it's, again, very comprehensive, and it's nicely ordered here, and you can click on one and it'll take you to those particular parts, and there's no excess information. It's like very straight and to the point. And I found this document super awesome because there's a lot of interpretation in biochem, so this helps you a lot with that. So next, there's a formula sheet here. I don't want to go through everything, but a formula quiz too, which I found helpful. This is a random mnemonics Reddit post, so a bunch of people just commented under their random mnemonics that they had for remembering stuff, so that could help. So this is the amino acid quiz. This is also very helpful in remembering the amino acids because they're extremely high yield. So you can sort it however you want, just hit new quiz and it'll generate one for you. Another thing I want to mention, this is an evolving document. So if you've realized something that you find really useful, definitely let me know in the comments or reach out to me and I'll add it to this document so other people can find access to it and use those resources. These are different videos. You've probably heard of a lot of these people. These are different YouTubers that have created some really good stuff. I mean, Khan Academy has their whole section on MCAT prep, which is all free, and they break it down extremely well. If you look at like biochem, you have a bunch of questions, but you also have videos for everything, right? So if you are trying to learn biomolecules, for example, you have videos, but you also have practice questions on it, which is super clutch. You're probably familiar with a lot of these. Ninja Nerd Science is one that I know a lot of people don't really know that well, but they make really good biology and biochem videos on the different systems and the different pathways. And the thing about these, they're super long videos. They're like 30, 40, 50 minutes, but they're just so thorough. So for people that need that kind of thorough understanding of something in order to make it stick, I highly recommend Ninja Nerd Science right here. AK Lectures, very concise. Organic Chem Tutor has a lot of examples, etc. Leah for Sci is also really awesome for math tips. I personally struggled with Chem Phys a lot, and so I used her math tips and discovered math shortcuts that made it a lot easier. Med Simplified is also really awesome. He has like biochem videos and breaks down glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and all kinds of stuff like that. So those are kind of the overview channels. And so these are some different random videos that I found helpful that weren't from a particular channel or anything. This one, for example, is from like an extremely old video, but it's such a useful tip in remembering the thin lens equation. This is also a very important thing. And these overviews over here are actually those Med Simplified videos from above. So those are also really helpful. Next up is Anki. So Anki is a revolutionary tool. It changed my prep when I was studying for the MCAT. And so here I have a bunch of resources that will help you not only learn how to use it, but also discover pre-made decks if that's something you're into. So I personally used Prereq's video here, and it was, not the highest quality video, but I thought it was very personable and easy to understand. So that one was really helpful. Med School's Insiders also has really good videos. What I like about them is they're very concise, only 5 minutes-ish long. Here's a video on how to change your background. So Anki is known notoriously to be not that attractive looking. So here my friend Zach Hiley makes a video on changing your Notion background, making it look nice like this. So definitely recommend checking that out if you're looking to get into Anki to make it a little bit more appeasing. He also has another video here about different add-ons that you can have on Anki, which make, again, studying a lot easier and adds a lot of functionality to Anki that's not normally there. And this is one of my favorites too, puppy reinforcement. So this is an add-on that shows you the picture of a different puppy every single time. Well, not every question, but after every couple questions. So this is awesome, dude. This is high quality right here. And if you watch Zach's video above, he will show you exactly how to do add-ons. So it's the same process. Here I made a video actually it's kind of on the longer end. This is made a while ago, but it's kind of on the longer end, and it talks about how to use Anki for the MCAT, and I kind of walk through different cases where I'm using it, so that could be something you found useful. I do highly recommend making your own decks, and a lot of people do as well, but there are a lot of good pre-made decks out there, and so you might find a pre-made deck a lot more feasible for you. Maybe you don't have the time to make a bunch of cards, but if you don't hear a bunch of decks, the one I recommend is this Mile Down one. If you remember the Mile Down document up here, it's based on those, and it's just cards of those in card version. And the cool thing that he does actually is he has like links on there, and I have Anki open so I can show you real quick. But this is kind of what happens when you download the deck onto your Anki. You can hit plus, and it kind of breaks it down really nicely into the different sections. So if you click Gen Chem, for example, you know, it's like a nice custom background and stuff. And he has like YouTube links to some of this stuff for more information. There's a bunch of other ones here, and you can learn more about them at the respective links. Now, strategy guides, this is kind of where I need a lot of your guys' help, is to figure out what other documents and stuff I can put on there. I personally have these on there. Shimasian Consulting makes some really good guides, and I promise I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but they're just very nicely organized. Like you see here, like the color scheme and just how everything is organized. MCAT scheduling, making a study schedule, you know, they have a video form of it here and a step-by-step approach, you know, different timing as well. So like awesome free resource, definitely. So that's something I find helpful. MCAT Mastery, they have a free MCAT strategy e-course, so they kind of send you like a newsletter kind of thing. And then these are some Reddit users that have posted guides based on their performance on the MCAT. So there's, you know, very comprehensive guides here too. So in terms of videos, there are very similar stuff. So again, Shimasian has all this stuff from the documents in video form too, from this dude that got a 528. So super useful there. And it's very highly produced. I think they edited it really well. Jack Weston has a bunch of cars tips. MCAT Mastery has some extended takes. So they kind of do like podcast interviews, which is really cool. With top scorers to get more information there. Michael Gongwer was a video I used. He scored a 527 and had some really good tips. And then the Med Bros video was also something I found really helpful when I was studying. Now, practice problems, all right? So these are the practice problems that I found. And again, some of this stuff was from Dino Nights. So Jack Weston is gonna be your best friend when it comes to practice resources that are free. And here on the side, we have their own, you know, Jack Weston MCAT practice passages. They also have CARS practice exams, which is clutch. And then what they do have here is the Khan Academy questions reformatted into the AAMC format. So if you've taken some practice problems, you'll know that this is kind of what the MCAT looks like when you take the MCAT. So if you take it on the Khan Academy website using their thing, it doesn't look as accurate. It's kind of on their own proprietary system. So Jack Weston took all those questions and put them into this AAMC official format to make it more test-like. So you can not only find all the Khan Academy resources broken down into sections, but you also have daily passages. You also have, you know, 46 pages worth of passages here to go from. On top of that, you have CARS practice exams. So these are different practice exams that are organized as well too. So all this stuff is free, 100% free. And then the final one I recommend is UWorld. They give you 100 practice questions for 7 days. And like, those are great questions, and I highly recommend buying it too. But if you can't afford it, definitely try using those 100 questions in your prep. Okay, so those are practice problems themselves. They're not organized in tests. Here we have practice exams, all freely provided. So the official, you know, AAMC, they give you one practice exam with your login. So that's the MCAT sample exam. And in order to score that exam, you can go here and basically just plug in your scores, like how many questions you got right, and it'll give you like your actual MCAT score for that one. And there's also a document here with more detailed explanations for those questions. Now Kaplan, if you log in here, they'll give you a half-length exam for free, and they have a full-length exam if you enter this password cell into there. The Princeton Review also offers a free full-length, and then here you can get 3 more Princeton Review exams using this password. You just enter that into the blank. And then Blueprint offers a half-length and a full-length exam at this link. You just make an account. Altius offers a half-length if you go to this link, and then Gold Standard offers a full-length exam. So, you know, that's at least like 13, 14 exams just for free. And when you think of how much companies usually charge or for buying like 10 of their exams, like it's like over $100. So you might as well just use all the free stuff that you have here. Something I also liked is watching passage walkthrough videos, seeing how like top scorers walk through their passages and, you know, analyze things. So again, Shimasi, and I promise I'm not sponsored by them, but they have it here as well. They break down a bunch of passages here and how they walk through them. So that's definitely very useful. MCAT Mastery also has some of those too, or has this cars passage dissection from one of their instructors. And then Eric's son here is one I found that he did a cars specific one, and there's some other YouTubers that also have some there, but those I think are pretty helpful too. Now finally is Miscellaneous Links, just a couple things. So here's a Discord server. If you're not familiar with Discord, it's basically like an online chat platform where you can talk with different people, and there's an MCAT specific one, so you can find, you know, study buddies, and people share tips on there all the time, share memes, and you can help out with individual questions or ask individual questions that you have. You have a bunch of people in there that are always willing to help. And then here's just a link for Reddit. You probably are always familiar with Reddit, but just to have a link there. Finally, I made this mistake tracker, kind of revised it from when I was studying. Basically, you have these different sections and you can classify your mistake using this drop down right here, which is super clutch. And you write down your concept that you missed here, what the correct answer is, why, you know, you are wrong, and your strategy for next time. And this is a really effective way to track your mistakes when you're studying. And with that, those are all the resources that I have on here. I really hope that this helped. And again, if you have any particular resources that you think I need to add on here, please let me know. I would love to add them onto this document because I want it to be an evolving document where it'll continue to be helpful for people as we get new materials out. And if you found this video helpful, please leave a like. I would love it, and it really helps a lot with my channel and helps other people find it as well. Well, that's all for now. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.